Hey, good morning, everybody, and I mean good morning in a sense because it is like 2:35 in the morning. Um, this is when I do a lot of my work I have. Anyway, I was sitting here. I woke up about maybe I went to sleep kind of early, so I woke up about maybe 1 o'clock, and I've been sitting here just listening to various programs. Few people, the prophet Joshua Holmes, or any who follow him, y'all could just count yourself hell worthy automatically. Joshua Holmes, you are the biggest falsest prophet I have seen yet. So you get that thumbs up for that. The greatest false prophet that walks this earth that my eyes have witnessed so far, because the most craziest things have I heard come out of that man's mouth, that how could any of y'all believe that that's away from heaven, that man takes is beyond me. Just swiftly speaking on the Reynard issue. Yeah, officer, let me know you were wrong, because like I said, from what the video showed me, the man was in a spot, stopped, car was running, but he was out. All right, you made your peace with him. All right, you decided not to arrest him. For whatever reason, you told him to pull over to the side, and then you leave. Then all of a sudden you come back and knock on the window, or I don't know if it was you or another cop, but that lets us know that. Anyway, you bought that one because you actually incited that man's death. Um, that's by heaven's views, and that's a righteous view. That is exactly as it happened, and I wasn't there. I don't. How do I know these things? See, I'm in New Jersey right now, but and I was in New Jersey at the night of the incident. But how do I know these things? Come on, it's when you learn to see through a set of eyes. It's like things that are unseen become seen. Anyway, getting back to why I did make this video. Son of man, son of man, son of man. You know why you getting attacked so much? Because of the things that you say, and you leave yourself open for attack. Now, right now, I'm about to give you a very prime example. I want you to hear, and then I'm gonna explain to you why you're wrong about it. And it's about the one who you called it Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X. You shouldn't have said what you said on your June 14th, 2020 broadcast. And in case you don't know what you said, here, let's play it. Muhammad. And if you listen closely to those who do their talking, you will notice that all of them got something that they saying that they got from the Nation of Islam. There's some things that the Nation of Islam do have that is in accordance with the word from heaven. But there's a lot of things of Islam, just like every other religion, that don't go in accordance with. And let's go back to listening. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. People was walking around here, still walking around here, talking about Malcolm X. There's a whole lot of them talking about Malcolm X. And there wouldn't have never been no Malcolm X if the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had not raised him up and taught him and made him what he was. Right. Now, granted that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad did bring Malcolm X into the nation, but as far as made him what he was, no. Up until a certain point. And what Honorable Elijah Muhammad was turning Malcolm X into was something that wasn't honorable. It was on his trip to Mecca that Malcolm's eyes was open. And so when he came back, he no longer seen, he saw greater than what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was seeing. And I guess for that reason, the man had to be taken. Because there's still some skepticism on the Nation of Islam and the government getting rid of Malcolm. And there's still a lot of speculations out there. You know? Fortunately, we might not never find out. But we already have found out. We know that there was some shady deals with the Nation of Islam under the Honorable Elijah Muhammad with Malcolm. And as far as let's go further, because I want to address everything that you said. So, addressing what you said about there would be no Malcolm if it wasn't for Honorable Elijah Muhammad, or somehow with how you said it like that. But what you failed to point out was that, okay, that's true. But what about when Malcolm surpassed the teacher? Because that's exactly what happened. Malcolm surpassed the Honorable Elijah Muhammad because his eyes was open further than the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's eyes had been open. Anyway, let's get back to because I don't want to make this video too long. So here's the second issue that I got that you need to be corrected on. And like I told you, you are not the one whom has been sent in these last days that the world should follow, that you've come to lead the world into all truth. Because all you come to do is lead the world into a way of Islam. Your own branch of it. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Huh? You see, what you gonna do? Argue with me about it? What argument can you produce?
I just did. And to further your argument. Is this that he's about to say? It's getting ready to come up soon. That brings me to my next argument with you of what you tried to insinuate right here.
When Malcolm got killed, Malcolm was the one that was telling people to get guns. He wasn't telling nobody to pick up no gun when he was following the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
All right, yes, there you go. Why did you even insinuate? You need to be more thoughtful of the words you pick when you up on that podium speaking. Because you said, why did Malcolm tell everybody pick up guns? He wasn't talking about picking up guns when he was following Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Yeah, but when he came back from that trip from Mecca, he started getting threats from the Nation of Islam, from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and his followers. And they had guns. Then the death threats that he was getting. Why would you think he would pick up a gun? Or voice to everybody, pick up a gun? And he actually told me, if your life being threatened, you have to protect yourself. So that's why he had a call for pick up your guns. It wasn't that he was telling everybody. No, see, you God forgive you for what you did. You have put words on the Malcolm X that were not worthy of him. Like you saying like cry, like he was saying, revolt, let's go to revolution. No, that actually was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's cry that Malcolm used to take up. When he came back from Mecca, he wasn't on that cry no more. In fact, he started teaching something that went a little disaccording to what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was teaching. Hence probably why that whole ordeal became and Malcolm's life was taken. All right? Because you got to look at it. They try to blame it solely on the government. Well, I find that hard to believe. You know why? Because the government knew that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was the head, the leader, and Malcolm was just one of his boys. So why would they go to shut Malcolm up? Why not just shut the Honorable Elijah Muhammad up? Because that's who was the real truth behind it, right? And that makes perfect sense. But when he came back, the message he was teaching, somehow the government found it not to be worthy, and so did the Nation of Islam. Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I guess y'all didn't want to hear that message that he was going to speak at the Audubon Ballroom up in Harlem. I guess I just didn't. He couldn't make that speech, boy. Oh no. So y'all had to kill him. I mean, that's all speculation right there on my behalf. But maybe not so far-fetched from speculation, is it? Anyway, I love you all. God bless. And like I say, son of man, yo, snap out of it, man. You are not who you say you are. You can be who you say, who you want to be, but you gotta study to show yourself approved. And you're studying. You gotta clear your mind from all the things that you have been taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You gotta clear your mind of that. Because he didn't see the heavens correctly, nor did any who walked before him see the heavens correctly, except for the Lord thy God. All before him did not see the heavens correctly. And even when he came and taught, and even taught his disciples, and they went out teaching, they still didn't see enough correctly yet. Well, he didn't teach them all things. He couldn't teach them all things. Because then the Father's the word of the Father would not be. I'm not even going to get into that right now. I shouldn't even said that much because it's not time for you to know that yet. Anyway, I love you all. Have a great morning.